Hey, Chi-Town, and welcome back to Speak Your Mind Radio. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Queen Star, and I'm dope, funny, and goofy. And you guys just never know who I'll be interviewing next because I love people and I love giving back. So join me on this magical journey from hidden underground talents to legendary film directors across the world. Or watch me get hyped off solo music reviews from cool tracks to hip-hop beats because we now streaming on Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. It's Miss Hip Hop and we live, baby. Time to represent Chicago's #1 podcast, Speak Your Mind. Hey, Chicago, and welcome back to Speak Your Mind Radio. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Queen Star, aka Miss Hip Hop. And we have a superstar pop artist here with us today. She's an 18-year-old vocalist whose new single, Make It Up, being released by Nothing Hill Music on October 9th. That's Friday. So check out that single. And right now we're going to bring her to the mic. So introducing Emily Rae. How are you doing, Emily?
I'm doing amazing. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for coming on today's show.
Yeah, of course. I'm so excited to be doing this. So thank you for having me.
For sure. So Emily, here at Speak Your Mind, we start off each and every interview with an icebreaker question for the artist. So let's hop to it.
Okay.
Okay. So Emily, what's one thing that brings you energy and joy?
One thing that brings me energy and joy would be writing music for me. I mean, anytime that I feel happy, sad, angry, confused, any emotion, pretty much, if I need to just work it out, I write about it, whether it comes out great and I really, or it just is crappy and it never leaves my bedroom. But it really makes me feel good and connected to myself, and it helps me out a lot. So
That's beautiful.
thank you.
I think a lot of people can relate to that. Music is like therapy, good therapy, for the soul. So like good chicken noodle soup music.
Right? So good. I mean, any type of art, really. It's different for certain people. Listening to music, writing music, making a piece of clothing, painting something. I think it's a great thing for everyone. So
Definitely. So Emily, why don't you tell the people there a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and the story of the first time you discovered your voice?
Okay. So again, my name is Emily Rae. I'm 18. I live in Derry, New Hampshire, but I kind of have moved around everywhere my whole entire life. I'm a military brat. My dad was a Marine, retired now. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm from, I guess. But the first time that I discovered that I could sing was actually singing the national anthem. So my older sister was going to sing the national anthem for like her school back in like middle school or high school thing, I think. And it was really late and my parents wanted me to go to bed and I was like, but I want to try to sing it. And they thought that I just didn't want to go to bed. So they were just like, okay, you can sing it one time and then you have to go to bed. And so I sang it and I was like 8, I think. And they were like, holy crap, this little girl can sing.
Wow.
And so, yeah, so I sang it like a couple times and actually they recorded it and sent it out to some of their friends. But yeah, I've been taking singing lessons and performing on stages ever since then. So since I was like 8 or 9, I've been on stages and doing what I love.
So that's an incredible story. If you're 8 years old and you just belched out that big, huge note and to let everybody know in the house that you can sing.
Right.
What were you doing between ages 1 and 7? Were you studying your older sister?
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I think I'm very blessed in that music is a gift for me. But I mean, Carrie Underwood is an amazing vocalist, and she is somebody that ever since I could pretty much talk.
Uh-oh, you're breaking up a little bit.
Into her, and she can belt.
Emily, you were breaking up there a little bit. You said Carrie Underwood.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was just saying that Carrie Underwood is somebody who, since from a young age, I've really, really taken to her, and she can belt some notes. So I think I've learned a lot from her just watching her over the years.
Okay, that's pretty cool and everything. So you just naturally have that gift in you of singing, and your family seems to be musically inclined too, right? So I have to ask you a question.
Yeah, my sister.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I was just going. No, what were you saying about your sister?
Oh, sorry. I was just saying that both my sisters sing a little bit, which they don't really do it anymore. But my whole entire family kind of sings here and there. So
Yeah, that's interesting. So who inspired you to play the guitar?
you know, I don't really know specifically. Maybe Taylor Swift, but I'm not sure. I just kind of picked that up on my own. It was kind of like a way for me to get away from singing tracks and always singing other people's stuff, and it was a cool way for me to get creative. I kind of make my own versions of songs now, so even covers kind of feel more like my own, and so yeah, I guess I just kind of was pulled towards it.
That is so cool. So did you teach yourself how to play the guitar? It sounds like it.
Yeah, so most of it I've taught myself. I have a lot of musical friends that have helped me along the way and given me some good tips and all that kind of stuff. But for the most part, it's been me in my bedroom teaching myself. So
That is so awesome. Now I'm gonna put you on the spot here. Do you have your guitar around?
I do. Yes, I do. It's over there.
Can you freestyle something for us?
Sure, let me go grab it.
Cool. Ladies, she's getting her guitar, so be cool.
All right, it's kind of tuned, but it'll work for now.
Okay.
Okay, I'll play a little bit of a song. Valerie by Amy Winehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song. So I'll play that a little bit for you.
Okay.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water. Hey.
Hey.
And I think of all the things of what you're doing. In my head, I paint a picture. Hey. And since I've come on home, oh, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Start making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie?
Woo! Yes, girl. You go, girl. Oh my God.
Thank you.
You got it, honey. You got it. Trust and believe.
Thank you.
Yes, just keep doing you. That brings me to my next question, because I heard you say that ever since you were 8 or 9, you've been on that stage. Yeah. So have you partaken in the acting bug? Has it hit you yet?
My sister is actually really into acting, but I did plays and stuff when I was younger and in school. And I actually just got a message from somebody asking me about acting and if I'd ever want to do it. And it's definitely something that I could see myself doing. I mean, it's another form of creativity, and I think it's really, really cool. So I think maybe in the future it could be a possibility.
Yeah, definitely, girlfriend. Definitely. Okay. Okay, so now let's discuss your upcoming single, Make It Up. What was the creative writing process like for that song?
So I wrote this song with my friend Matt in quarantine. So he's in LA, I'm in New Hampshire. So it was a lot of me sitting in that bed and him probably sitting in his bed. I don't know where exactly, but sending ideas back and forth, voice memos, text messages, calls, FaceTimes, all that kind of stuff. And so once we kind of wrote the song and had an idea for how we wanted it to go, he produced a really simple, basic track, and I recorded it here at my house.
Wow. Uh-oh, you're breaking up. You're frozen, Emily.
In my room, my laptop, all that kind of stuff. So I set that all up in my house, recorded my voice, sent it off to him, and then he did all of his cool production stuff, which is what he's awesome at. And then that's kind of just, we kept going back and forth. He would send me something, I would say, love this, don't like that, let's fix this, add that, just a whole whirlwind of stuff. But a lot of it was just virtual, kind of like this. So
was that your first time doing a virtual song together with someone, or had you already done that before?
Yeah, that was my first time doing it, and so it came out amazing. So I'm really happy about that. Usually I go to LA and I record and I do like a whole week or two out there of just creative everything. Yeah. But I was actually supposed to be moving there this summer.
Really?
But I ended up staying home because of like Corona and quarantine and all that kind of stuff. But hopefully I'll be getting out there soon.
Yeah, I think that would be awesome for you living out there and living out your dreams. Just still doing the same thing. It's just been, I guess, a bit of a delay for everybody, right?
Right. Yep, for everyone.
Right, and you just got to keep working until we're all worked up out of this mess, you know?
For sure.
Yeah, okay. Well, Emily, who are your top 3 favorite pop stars?
Top 3 favorite pop stars. That is a good question. I'm very inspired by Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Her vocals are amazing, but also just the way she portrays herself is stunning and amazing. The way she talks about everything, and everything that she's been through and the way that she's gotten through it. So I think Ariana Grande. I did mention Taylor Swift before, and I'm actually a lot more into Taylor Swift now than I used to be. I watched her documentary on Netflix. I don't know if you've seen it.
I didn't see it yet. I need to.
Yeah, it was amazing. She's a bad bee.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I really love those two. And what's another one? I guess this isn't really a pop star, but like I said before, Carrie Underwood, she's more of a country star. But followed her ever since I was little, and she's the reason I sing. So those are probably my top 3.
Beautiful. Okay, so if you were able to, which you probably already said, but you might have a different answer. If you were able to open up for one artist at a concert, who would it be?
So it would either be Ariana Grande or Billie Eilish.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah. She's probably another one of my top favorites right now. But she hasn't been around for like super long. So I was trying to think of the people that have like really been there for me. But yeah, I would say probably Ariana Grande or Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish is just cool. She has a huge fan base, and not only does she have a huge fan base, all her fans are just cool people. Like they're just the coolest.
The coolest people ever.
Yeah, I feel like I would really vibe with that crowd. So
definitely. Oh, girl, you're amazing. You're an amazing human being. Keep striving, be the best you can be, you know. And thank you so much for coming back on the show when you drop your next project, okay?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be so much fun. And are you going to drop any visuals for Make It Up?
Yeah, so I have a lyric video already ready to go for that. I actually haven't said this out loud to anybody yet, but you're the first to hear it. I might be doing an acoustic version of the song as well, like a week or two after the song comes out, so that will have a visual along with it as well. But I have posted teasers for the lyric video on my Instagram. So
that is so much fun. I can't wait. That is so cool. Acoustic version of Make It Up. And I haven't even heard the original yet.
I know.
That's so crazy. I just know you could do it. It's going to be like spectacular. Like seriously. You're welcome, girl. So you guys out there, don't forget to check out Emily Rae. She's dope. Y'all can see she's dope, right? Okay. Yes, honey. And her new single, Make It Up, is coming out October 9th. That's Friday. That's next Friday. So don't forget, it's going to be on all major streaming platforms. And get to know Emily. She's going to come back and be a reoccurring guest on the show. So yeah.
Of course.
Cool. Thank you, Emily.
Thank you so much.
Peace, man.